topic title is prospecting techniques. So I just want to give you guys a little bit of advice. I'm not going to give every last thing that I do as far as like social media and things like that, because I do have those on some other trainings, but I just want to give you guys some techniques, some things I've put together over time that are still valid today that work in getting more people interested in being able to find out about what it is that we do. So first, and this is a very important thing, because I think a lot of times when people get started, like for example, this coming, I want to go chairman, I want to hit 6 figures, 7 figures, and so forth. One thing I tell people is focus on small numbers, not large, unless it's a leader. So like if I'm talking to somebody, what the mind can conceive and believe it can achieve. And a lot of people do not believe when you're talking to them and you're saying stuff about trading and make a lot of money or the business or whatever, they don't actually believe it. It sounds too good to be true, right? And so when I'm talking about small numbers, it's something that's more conceivable to people. Okay, like you don't share all the details of the services. You don't talk about all the details of, you know, how trading works, how Forex, crypto, and all that. You don't share all the details of the compensation plan, the company, etc. Because at the end of the day, at least for most people, they actually don't care about all the details. What they want to know is, what will this do for them? Will it give them more time? Will it give them more money? Will it help them get out of debt? Will it help them quit their job? And so forth. So they're more focused on the results. I mean, if you look at even what most people drink or eat, most people aren't looking at the ingredients. They just want to know, does it taste good? Does it make me feel good? You see what I'm saying? Like they don't even care, and they don't even know some of those words and the languaging on those labels, right? So same with the business, same with trading, is that people don't necessarily care about all of the details. Some do, but most don't, okay? Now, you want to have them see that normal people are winning with the services. This is important. This is one of the reasons why we put out the Masters Club flyers on a weekly basis as well. They need to see people from all walks of life that are succeeding with us, where they say, hey, if that person is doing it, I can do it too. You know what I'm saying? Because if they see that these people look totally successful, well, they're going to say for themselves, I don't think I can do that. I don't look like that. I don't dress like that, and so forth. So they're going to immediately discount themselves from the opportunity. Let them see that a single mom, a single dad, or someone who just lost their job, or whatever the case is, just regular everyday people are winning utilizing the services. And again, this is why we use the Masters Club flyers, is to let people know from all different cultures that no matter what gender they are, no matter where they live, what they look like, that they can succeed, because it gives the person a thinking of, well, if they can do this, then I can too. So this is very important. This is why I like to show just every average everyday people that they can do this. Okay. Now, this one is a critical one. Use the tools. I just got asked this literally by a leader this morning, which was kind of interesting. How do you invite? How do you prospect? Are you using tools? Are you sitting down with people? Are you doing Zoom calls with people? No, I don't. What I do is I use the tools. I use videos. I use landing pages. I use capture pages. They work 24/7. They're duplicatable. We're not. You know why this works so well? Is because number one, they're more professional. Two, they're straight to the point. They don't go off on tangents. Okay. They just need to press play. All right. Whether it's attending a webinar, whether it's watching a video or going to an event, they need to hear it from someone other than you. So we always say, do what duplicates, not what works, right? The tools do a better job of explaining what it is we do usually than that person. Because again, if it's reliant on this person, this person, this person to share with other people, guess what starts to happen? It really breaks down. Most people, from my experience, are not good at explaining a company, a comp plan, products and services. They're not good at it. So this is why tools are so important, because tools make things more duplicatable. That's why when people ask me what I do, I only just tell them a little bit, but I want the video to do the talking for me. It's all about the messenger, not the message. So sometimes they'll judge the messenger. So they actually need to see whether it's a webinar and somebody else is doing it, or a video and someone else has done it. The tools is something that I've used for years and years and years. And you know what? It saves me a lot of time. It saves me a lot of hassle. How many of you watching this have talked to someone for an hour, 2 hours, or even days or weeks at a time, And then they were like, no, I don't want to do this. Or they do it and they quit 2 weeks later. And you're like, I spent a lot of time trying to bring in that one person. It wasn't worth it. You know what I'm saying? So again, this is why the tools are so important. The follow-up. This is where a lot of people drop the ball. They either don't know what to say or they just don't do the follow-up at all. My entire life, the follow-up and follow-through is something I've been really, really good at. I write down the people that I need to follow up with. And the reason why I say the follow-up is that if you don't do it, you're not going to have long-term success, because most people aren't just going to reach out and say, hey, I want to get started. Like some of them do that, but most people are not. People typically need to be led to the sale, led to the close, right? And so you don't want to just send people videos or have them get on a webinar and think that they're going to join. The follow-up is critical. Let me give you an example of a follow-up. So I talked to someone the other day. This was online. I got back to him, said, hey, look, it was good to talk to you the other day. Wanted to make sure you watched the video. What did you like best? That's it. And then again, some of those closing questions, you know, on a scale of 0 to 10, with 10 being ready to get started and 0 having no interest at all, where do you see yourself on that scale? Or, you know, are you ready to start making money now? Or would you rather wait? I mean, I have like a couple of closing questions, but the main thing is it's not even so much what you say and the words that you use or whatever. It's the fact that you actually followed up, at least that you know now. Now, some people will ghost you. They won't respond. And that typically is like, I usually do a 2-strike rule. I follow up twice. If they don't respond, I just move on. That usually is the answer that they're not interested, or that they didn't watch a video and they don't care to watch a video. Okay. So follow up is key. Use 3-way Zooms. This one is a big one. I still do it to this day. So if you have an upline, which pretty much everybody would, this is important because again, they need to hear it from somebody else. It could be a testimonial from a customer. It could be someone who is a leader that's succeeding, whether it's on the business side, the trading side, or both. This one is an important part as well. Third-party credibility is one of those critical things that you need to do to bring on people that are maybe on the fence. They are fence sitters. You know what I'm saying? So it is important for those people that you feel that if they were to talk or hear from it from somebody else, that they now can actually get started because maybe they need to hear it from somebody other than you. So 3-way Zooms, especially if it's with another person who has great potential, especially if they want to build, the 3-way Zoom calls can be a big thing. Now, I do have a requirement. Unless they've seen a video or a webinar or something, I don't do the 3-way Zooms. They've got to see something. So you don't set up the 3-way Zoom for them to hear about the business or the product or both. I only do it if they've seen something, okay? And then maybe they just have some questions. So guys, these are a few techniques that I've used over time. I'm going to give you guys access. I have a lot of different videos on my YouTube channel for social media marketing and stuff, but I just want to give you guys a few pointers on some of the techniques for prospecting that I personally use. Look, say less to more people. That's really what it comes down to is too many people say too much to too few people. I say less to more people. So I drive traffic online through what? Posting value, putting up videos, right? Putting out that content. People reach out, they want to know more. What do? I send them the video. I'm not going to explain it. I put them on a webinar. I'm not going to explain the details. I want them to press play and watch it and be there to answer their questions, follow up, and follow through. If you guys want access to the PowerPoint as well as today's training, I want you to head over to Brandon Boyd Official on Instagram. I will give each one of you access to this today. Hope that you guys like the training. We'll see you next Tuesday. Have a good day, everyone. Talk soon.